Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to the sixth lecture of your science class. I hope that you all are doing well at your homes, and I hope that you are enjoying your holidays and revising lectures at your homes. In this lecture, we are going to start off with a new um, topic, which is called living and non-living things. So, what are living and non-living things? Um, you know that living things and non-living things, they are all around us. So but what is the difference between them? And can you identify what is living thing and what is non-living thing in your room? Okay, so as you can see in this picture, there is picture of a living thing, and then there is a picture of a non-living thing. So let's discuss this topic. So living things, there are these are the characteristics of living things, and these are their needs, and these are their vital functions. Means that what are their characteristics means what they what kind what characteristics do they have, and what do they need, and what work, what are their vital functions. So first of all, first characteristics is that living things, they are born. They are not created, they are not made by human beings. They are born, okay, and then they grow. Okay, when they are born small, tiny, but with the time, with the period, as time passes by, they start growing, and then they reproduce. Means that they make babies, means that they create more of their types, and then they die. Okay, then they die. These are the characteristics of human of living things. Can you identify any living thing near you which is born, which grows, which reproduces, and which dies? Yes, human beings are living things, because human being is born, and when a human being is born, it's a baby, and when that baby, it grows into an adult, then it grows into a child, and then it grows into a man, and that man and woman, it reproduce, they make more babies, and then those babies, they grow up and they make more babies, and then when a man, or when a human being gets old, he or she dies. So these are the characteristics of living things. Similarly, animals are also living things, plants are also living things. Okay, what do they need? They need food, water, air, and a place to live, shelter. Okay, so what are their needs? They need food, water, air, and a place to live. Okay, without these things, these are their necessities, these are their needs. If living things don't get food, if you don't get food for 10 days, you're going to die. If you don't get water for 2 days, you're going to die. If you're not going to get air for some few minutes, you're going to die. And if you don't have a place to live, then that would be make it will create troubles to your to your living, to your livelihood. Okay, to your life. Okay, so we need, human being need food, water, air, and place to live. Similarly, animals also food, water, air, and place to live. These are the needs. Without all these things, human being or living things do not survive. Plants are also living things. So plants, they also need food, which is given to them by sunlight, and they also need water, and then they also need air. So these are the needs. Okay, what are their functions? Their function is vital functions. They nutrition, they need nutrition, they provide nutrition, and they interact, and they reproduce. So these are the vital functions. Okay, they in nutrition means they need food, a lot of amount of food, and they interact with each other, and then they reproduce, means reproduction. They make more of themselves, copies of themselves. All right, so these are the characteristics and needs of living things. You have to remember the characteristics and needs of the living things. All right, so living things can grow, move, and they need food. Okay, so living things, they need food, water, and air. So this is the living things, they can grow. As you can see, human can grow, as animals can grow, plants can grow. So plants, animals, people, animals and plants are living things. These all are living things because they move around, they can grow, and they need food. They cannot be created, they are born. Okay, so these are living things. Okay, now these are the characteristics. They are born. For example, chicken, it comes out of an egg. When a hen lays eggs, then a chicken is born. Okay, when human being they produce babies, a baby is born, then baby grows into a child and then into a adult. Similarly, as you can see in this picture, duck has small ducklings, some small babies. A plant, it it also needs water, air and food. So living things are born, they grow, they reproduce and they die. These are the characteristics of living things. Okay, now these are some of the examples of animals which are born from their mother's womb. Okay, these are called viprous animals. These are called oviparous animals, and these are plants. So there are different things. There are different kind of categories of living things. You know, there are animals which are viprous, means these animals they they um, they are born from their mother's wombs. Oviparous animals are born from an egg, and plants are they born from seeds. Okay, just like shark, a dolphin, or a cow, or a uh, mm, or a mother when she gives birth to a baby. Then lizards, turtles, frogs, reptile, all these animals they lay eggs, birds. And then plants, when you plant a seed, a living thing is a plant is born, a plant is grows and it becomes old. Okay, so a seed grows to become a tree. When you plant a seed, it grows and becomes a tree. And when a baby grows, it becomes an adult. So seed, it grows. As you can see, grow. Living things grow. For example, plant. A seed grows to become a tree, and a baby it grows to become an adult. A puppy grows to become a dog. A tadpole grows to become a frog. A chick grows to become a hen. So when these things are small, they become old. A puppy, when a dog is first born, it's a puppy, and then it grows to become a dog. Similarly, when a frog, it hatches out of eggs, and tadpole, it is made into a it is the eggs, an embryo is formed and tadpoles are created. Then those tadpoles they grow and become a frog. Similarly, when an egg is hatched, a chick is born, and the chick it grows into a hen. So, when living things reproduce, they make other living things with the same characteristics. So, when living things are born, the characteristics are similar. For example, when a human baby is born, it will have the characteristics of humans. It will not have the characteristics of animals. So, when a bird's babies are born, it will have the characteristics of the bird. For example, it can fly, but a human being cannot fly. So when a human being's baby is born, it cannot fly because it has the characteristics of a human being. So similarly, cow, it cannot swim because it will have the characteristic of a cow. And plant, it cannot become a bird or it cannot a human being. So when living things reproduce, they make other living things with the same characteristics. So, and also all living things they die. As you know that human beings they die, and plants also die. If plants do not get food, they do not get sunlight and water and everything, then they also die. And if human beings they don't get water and they get sick, they also die. So all living things they need food, water and air. All living things they need a place to live, just as you can see in this picture. Animals they live in jungle. There are then animals that live in farm, and human beings they live in houses. So all living things, they need a place to live. So I think we are done with living things, and in this chapter we have learned about living things. That what are living things? The basic, they are living things are, they have the characteristic that they are born, they grow, they reproduce, and they die. And what do they need to live? They need food, water, air, and a place to live. Okay, so in the next chapter we are going to see that. Okay, let's discuss about in the next chapter we are going to discuss about non-living things. All right, so till then, take care and Allah Hafiz. Please revise this lecture at your home.